fucking A, man. Holy shit. Oh, man. I live here in Fresno, California. And Inside Edition did a story on what happened here in the Fresno Unified School District. And there's a 3-month-old video that was released. And what I saw, I was like, dude. And the assistant principal that was fired for this incident, pushing a 11-year-old kid with special needs, right? I went to school here in Fresno, in the same district, from 81 to 95. And I've never ever in my life going to school ever seen anybody push a kid with special needs. Okay, never seen it happen before. But this was a former principal at Walters Elementary. And I seen this yesterday online. And I seen this, I'm like, your job is to be a principal and make sure that things are going well on the school campus, and not to put your hands on kids, even kids with special needs. So I'm sitting here, I'm seeing this footage. It's like 11-year-old kid pointing at him, 11 years old, and then instead of de-escalating, he just pushed the kid. He pushes the kid with such force. Surprised the kid wasn't physically hurt, So I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. So see, it's like there's a video that was uploaded on YouTube. Also, it was on the news that there was a few incidents with school. I think they're called school resource officers. Comes on campus, And there was a few cases where campus resource officers will put their hands on the students violently, There was one officer that got fired for slamming a 16-year-old girl. And so I'm sitting here like, okay, well, this is something you don't do, is you don't put your hands on someone else's kid, whether you're a school employee or someone in law enforcement that works on campus. You don't put your hands on a kid that's smaller than you. I don't care if you're a big, brawny, buffed up, brainless buffoon. You don't put your hands on someone smaller than you, like a 16-year-old girl, man. You know, you dumb fuck. You know. Um, there's one incident. There was one incident that happened. Was another. It was at another high school, and so this campus cop, he ended up slamming a student who had been accused of something, being involved in something, but the kid had a let me rephrase. Come out. An officer, campus cop, at another school. Okay, at another school. So he got slammed to the ground, suffered a concussion, you know, and he was accused of something in which the officer had to take desperate measures. Because sometimes cops can get a little bit overboard, okay? Can also take things to the extreme when it's not really necessary, okay? Big time, you know. Cops need to learn to de-escalate, period, you know. You can't put your hands on anybody who's smaller than you, okay? No. And there was also an incident where an officer slammed a young black girl, 16-year-old, you know, just a high school student, while she was in her desk, and she was getting like completely thrown around like a rag doll while in her desk, you know. And her friend filmed it, you know, which I think it's the best thing to do. You know, best thing to do. But I've seen the footage, and to be honest, there's no reason to bring the cop in to begin with. You know. Plus, oh fucking A, man. I remember being that age. I do. I remember being at that age, being mouthy. I've been there, done that. I know what it's like to be mouthy, you know. But kids these days need an ass whooping. Kids these days need a severe ass whooping. Okay? So, and I mean, like, there's a video like I came across, and it was about, it was, you know, all this crap, you know. And it was Karens getting pissed off because their car's getting towed, you know. And there's this kid, 16 years old, got to be at least 16 to 17 years old, real stupid fuck. And the tow truck guy was accused of fucking up this kid's car, okay? This kid's car was already fucked up bad as it is. Why would some stuck up entitled dumb shit be driving a fucking Volkswagen Golf? You know, that he can afford, you know. And they accused the tow truck driver of ruining his car. Make it even worse, you know. And he tells the driver, you know who I am. I mean, the kid's like all buffing up, all that shit, you know, all, you know who I am, you know who I am. I don't give a fuck who you are, you know. And his mom's trying to get him in the car, like, you know, to take him back off, but when you reach that age and you think you're all big and bad, guess what? You're gonna get your ass kicked. Okay? Your mouth is gonna get you into a lot of shit. Okay? A lot of shit. So when they were leaving, this kid yells at his mom, "Get a car!" Oh man. Let me explain what would happen to me if I did that. I would get the shit beat out of me. Okay? If I said that to my mom, I would get the shit beat out of me. Okay? No bullshit. If you're a self-entitled prick like this kid, and then tell your mom, get in the car. Trust me, somebody's gonna whoop your ass. Just saying. But this principal from this 3-month-old footage, a former principal at a who was a former principal at a school in the Fresno Unified School District is doing court this month. Again, this month. So I'm sitting here and going, the kid's 11 years old, special needs, right? And he instead of de-escalating, he assaulted the kid. He's charged with a count of child abuse. So I'm thinking, like, why? I mean, if you have a job as a principal, whether you're a VP or a principal or a counselor or whatever, you don't put your hands on someone else's kid, because here's the thing: you could get sued. You could get sued for putting your hands on someone else's kid, right? You don't do that shit, So, um, and this guy's a grown man, Put his hands on a kid, man. Gonna go check the mail. All right. But here's the thing, though. I mean, there was many cases where teachers, would sleep their students. And there was one case years ago where this teacher would sleep with a student in the parent's home in her bed. Yeah, in the girl's bed, And the girl's, 15, 16 years old and shit? Like, what the fuck, man? And you got female teachers, and sleeping with their male students. And there's a story of a mom. Okay, was gangbanged by her daughter's male friends. People are fucking stupid, dude, man. Fucking dumb, dude. And so I'm like, you're a mom, and you're being gangbanged by your daughter's male friends. I mean, it's every Guys dream to bang their friend's mom, But here's the thing: it's mostly 18 and up, not while you're still in high school. Not while you're, 16, 17 years old and shit? What's this? Well, Jenny, your mom's asshole was tight. I mean, look, every teenager is sexually active. Some are, some aren't. Okay, some are. But it's like a teenager is like you want to have sex. It's like you want to lose your virginity. But you don't want to do it with your friend's mom. Unless if you're in college age, maybe. But holy shit, dude. But uh, again, people are fucking dumb, man. Like, what the fuck, dude? So I'm reading. I'm reading this, and I mean, it's like if I was 16, what was it, 16, 17 years old, and I'm at my friend, my female friend's house, just hanging out and shit. And her mom is like, yeah, her mom's hot, but do I want to fuck her? No, because I want to lose my virginity to someone that's my age, but later on. But if a friend's mom is feeding you a bunch of shit, and she takes one of your male friends, and starts blowing them and shit, and all of a sudden there's like three more guys goes in there, same age, starts banging the mom. It's like, dude, I mean, you all know that somebody's gonna talk. They're gonna talk. They're gonna talk. So the mom got busted, got in trouble for uh, feeding minors alcohol and basically getting fucked by them. But the mom is in jail. I mean, she's doing some time right now. But you have to use your head. You know, I mean, put your hands on a kid. No matter how, whatever reason it may be. You have to really understand that you're an adult. You're an adult, man. That's like if a male teacher, for example, if my son was still in school and a male teacher sexually assaulted my son, I'll be honest. As a dad, I would have wanted to go over to the school, to the classroom and whoop his ass. You know. But if I did that, I would be no better than the guy. I was to my son, but it's just an example, you know. But we all have to have some common sense of one. You don't push a 11-year-old kid who has special needs, man. You don't do that. You know, you don't do that. Um, Also, if you're a teacher, male or female, you don't put your hands on your students sexually. You know, go fuck your wife or go fuck your husband if you need if you need to get your itch scratched and shit like that. You know, leave these kids alone. You know, the kids are kids. Let them be kids. You know, and understand by doing that you're going to jail, man, and you might even be registered as a sex offender. You know, because I've heard stories. I've heard stories when I was in high school, and one of the biggest stories I've heard when I went to Fresno High was that a art teacher and a PE teacher were lesbians, fucking, and but I was like, that's just a rumor, and that's where I left it. That's where I left it. But I did see the PE coach. Holy shit. There's times, and I'll be honest, you know, as a student, you know, but even though it's wrong to think it as a young man, but well, I was a young man then. Now I'm a middle-aged bastard. So, but this PE coach, you know damn well that every straight male student would see this coach, and you're like, when can I start playing knuckle shuffle? Because the PE coach was that good looking, and like, yeah, this must have worked out, you know. But as a student, students can be bad too, you know. Not just the teachers and shit, you know. But there's a lot of issues with people, adults and teens, you know. Fucking a. But the questions we all have is why are okay why are these school officials putting their hands on students? When knowing that it would cost them their job, right? Their job. I mean, the only time you ever see a teacher fucking a student is in a porno. And both are adults acting. You know, they're acting and stuff. So, and I would rather, you know, I'm an adult. I'd rather be banging an adult, you know, and sometimes you got idiots doing stupid shit. And I mean, I think there should be a huge penalty, a huge penalty on anybody that works on a school campus, whether you're a teacher, a counselor, a VP, or the principal. You put your hand on a student, you lose your teaching license, you lose your pension and your retirement. Period. Just like if a cop fucks up, lose your freedom, lose your pension, your retirement, and your job. Goodbye to your qualified immunity. You know. And it's one thing is that, you know, you as an adult, you gotta understand, you don't put your hands on anybody under 18 because your ass can go to jail and be forced to register as a sex offender. Because you chose to put your hands on a young student. Like a principal that, here, I'll show you here.
A former school principal in California faces a misdemeanor charge after a 3-month-old video of him pushing a student with special needs has come to light. The Fresno Unified School District says Brian Volhart was put on administrative leave after the June incident. He resigned in August following an internal investigation. The video from inside the cafeteria of a school shows the student, who officials say is 11 years old, getting upset and pointing at Volhart. Instead of de-escalating the situation, according to the superintendent, Volhart aggressively shoved the child down to the ground. The district says the student is physically okay, and they have been working to support him and his family since the incident occurred. The district says it took immediate action against Volhart.
There is absolutely no excuse for this appalling behavior, and this conduct is absolutely not tolerated at Fresno Unified. Fresno Unified has no interest in retaining any employee who has engaged in such awful behavior.
Online court records show Volhart has been charged with 1 count of child abuse. He is due in court later this month. His attorney says he cannot comment at this time. For Inside Edition Digital.
Peace.